Hey there, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever time it is in your area. It's Sol again, and this is just a small video I decided to make, even though it's been a few weeks since I made one, if I recall. I've just been having a lot going on recently, what with college starting and all that. So, I'm just here to bring up a little issue that I think a lot of people are well aware of. And yes, it's Brave Frontier. So I'm gonna load in the game. No volume because right now I don't care about the volume. So let's see if I go past the title screen. The game crashes. I don't know why, but I believe either every single Android user out there right now, which at this point I'm believing it's all Android users, are being affected with this, where the game will crash a few seconds after you get into the loading screen. Now, to be honest, I really find this bothersome as I cannot do my daily login. Gumi really has to fix this fast if people want to log in for the day. And I don't know why, but it seems like every week we seem to just get one issue after the other. And personally, I don't like it. I don't like it when there's issues with a game that's been going on for this long. I think at this point, even after almost 5 years of this game being out, no kidding, they should have at least done better by now at this point. And I was kind of excited to get back onto the game today after hearing some updates and such, and for some, the rewards for the recent Guild Rift being distributed to everybody. But I have not been able to log in ever since this morning. I don't think anyone with an Android device has been able to log into the game since this morning, which really does bother me. Even though I'm not showing that so much, it's just how I feel right now, at least. Yes. And I'm just hoping that Gumi fixes this. That's all I'm saying. I'm hoping they fix this. Although right now I am reading a few reviews by some most recent people, which I'm not really going to say their names or anything, but I'm just going to be saying at least maybe one or two of these comments. And this is for my laptop. I won't be showing them right from it because you don't want to be reading something up them with bad quality, now do you? So let me see if I can give a good example of one here. This is the topmost review right now. Somebody gave it a 2-star. Or let's see if they could ever get an update through without breaking the FB login, Facebook, so you can actually access your account. This game would be amazing. It's fun, gives you enough content to keep coming back, but sick of missing events and raids because the updates break the login so often. Just one clean maintenance for everyone. Run it a little longer if needed, just let the game work when it's finished. Now, I do agree with that. If they made the maintenance a little bit longer, I wouldn't have an issue with that. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm gonna go back in real quick and look at the news real quick on any sort of information. So, let's see. The news doesn't even update for me. Let's see. So, PDT. I think that's Pacific time? Or something. I don't know what the D stands for. I don't know what the time area is. Sorry. But, let's see. Oh, wait. PST is Pacific. Put your head together. Okay, so it started at the hour of 22 last night. Right? It says it's 8 p.m. over in PST, which I kinda almost agree with the time in a way. I don't believe it to be that. I think the server time is wrong when I think about it. I don't think because I don't think it should be 7 hours ahead. At last I recalled. But anyhow, so let me think. Since I'm 2 hours ahead of the time, this would have started at 1 a.m. last night, and for me at the very least, on the next day. And this would run until, let's see, 1 a.m. last night. So it was about a 6-hour maintenance right there. A 6-hour maintenance. And I just pretty much embarrassed myself by figuring that out, even though it said 6 hours. Well, there was a lot for you all right there. But, seriously though, 6-hour maintenance, and you would have thought things would have been alright, but it isn't. Personally, I think maybe they should have run it an hour or two longer than that. An 8-hour maintenance at the very least. So this way, players at around 9 a.m. can just, or for my time at least, I live in Central Standard Time. But if they gave it an 8-hour maintenance, I'm sure everything could have been better. Because maybe once they got things all settled down, they could have just kind of went through and looked at some things to make sure that the game ran well. This here is not very good. I'm kind of disappointed by this. Yes, because for a 6-hour maintenance, you think they would have done better. Okay, I'm repeating myself at this point. My point being at this point in the video is that Gumi have screwed up pretty badly here. Yet again. And although I've loved playing this game, for the most part, this is really bothersome to see that a game not working for my device. And if it has to do with the current model of devices, my phone, this phone model came out in 2015. I'm not going to say what it is right now, but my phone here has been with me for 2 years, ever since 2016. So I've had the model at least a year after its release, but I am in need of a newer phone. So if this has to do with the phone or device you have for Android users out there, this might be an issue, because I don't want to be upgrading a phone to a new phone or anything. And this is just me speaking out what I'm currently thinking of. That was just nothing, just a desk. So, yeah, I'm not able to get into some of the latest information until a little later. I'm hoping that the game gets fixed a few hours from now. Because if this takes more than a day, Gumi really has to compensate the players who have missed a whole day, because the login campaign for the autumn event is important, and people will be losing out on 100 coins and a little bit more than that for the autumn festival. I'm just 100 away from getting that sphere. And speaking of the autumn festival, I think it's not that good. I mean, just refacing the same enemy every day isn't the worst thing in the world, but the grinding. The grinding is the absolute worst, because item drop rates are ridiculously low. You only get about one of any item per run. And overall, even for a little 999 player like me, I've only gotten a few of the materials. So, I think Gumi should probably fix the drop rate on items and made sure you can get multiples of them. Like, you get one of every material each run. This way you don't have to rerun it several hundred times. Because you need to eat in total, if I recall, 165 total items. So, yeah, you best be lucky to be getting that. But anyways, I'm kind of dragging this video on for too long. This is just a small update about what's going on with Brave Frontier. I'll, at some point, release a newer video talking about something else. Well, whenever I get it to have the time. So, in the meantime, I hope you all enjoy the video. And, well, have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you live. This has been Soul, and, well, ciao for now.